Hello, my name is Panter Sampedro. I'm a board certified civil trial attorney over at Panter and Sampedro. We handle all types of negligent and wrongful death cases against other individuals and companies who are responsible for those actions. Oftentimes we receive phone calls regarding motorcycle claims and motorcycle accidents, and since May is the month of recognized motorcycles, thought this might be a good opportunity to talk about that. Motorcycles are a part of American culture. They embody the American spirit, but they can be dangerous, and they are different than cars. And let's talk a little bit about that, both practically and legally. Florida is the #1 state that leads the country in motorcycle fatalities, and perhaps it's because of our weather that you can ride all year long, but the fact is that Florida, at least statistically, is one of the most dangerous places to ride your motorcycle. And in particular, US 1, that road that leads you from Key West all the way up to Canada, is the most dangerous road in the entire country for motorcycle riders. So some things you should consider. I know that helmets in the state of Florida are not required by law anymore to be worn at all times, but it's something you certainly should consider. Head injuries and head trauma are the #1 reason for motorcycle fatalities. And the other thing, practically speaking, that you should consider is what type of insurance you should get if you have a motorcycle. If you own a car, a motor vehicle, everybody's required to have what's called PIP, personal injury protection, that pays for 80% of your medical expenses. Well, that's not required if you own a motorcycle, and the fact is most insurance companies won't even sell you PIP coverage if you have a motorcycle, or for your motorcycle, I should say. Instead, they sell you something that's called medical payments coverage, or MedPay coverage. That's something you should certainly consider getting. It'll help pay for any type of medical bills that you may have incurred, regardless of fault, and if you're injured as a result of using your motorcycle. The other type of insurance that you should definitely get is something called uninsured motorist. The fact is that when you're riding a motorcycle, you have to be careful with a lot of other drivers who are not aware that motorcycles are surrounding them. And if you are injured as a result of somebody else's negligence and they don't have what's called bodily injury coverage, you can only make a claim under the policy or under an insurance policy if you have what's called uninsured motorist. So those are a couple of things for you to consider during this month of May and throughout the whole year if you're riding your motorcycle. So be careful with motorists out there, and hopefully motorists should be careful with motorcycles. Florida does have a lot of motorcycle riders, and be careful out there. They have all the rights and responsibilities as automobile drivers, so keep that in mind. Thank you.